Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Solana. Wanted to do a full update like I do every day now, as most of you know. If you don't know, then make sure to subscribe, all right, so you can actually follow these updates. Solana right now, I mean, we'll take a look at everything. I mean, it's still been doing good. I mean, the total value locked right now, they've changed it. I mean, the total value locked on this app, which is called Artemis, isn't recording it that well, or at least it wasn't the last few weeks, but it's above 1 billion right now. DeFi Llama says it's above 2 billion, I think. Doesn't matter, it's still growing, all right? Solana is still doing great, even though, I mean, if you look at coins like Bonk or Jito, they've not performed that well in the last couple of, wait, I need to, okay, no, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by some trades, but no, they've not been doing as well as they did last week. So Solana is pretty resilient right now. I mean, it's still doing good, even though some of its best performers are not the strongest. All right, but now onto Solana right now. What I said yesterday I actually was quite bearish on that. Yesterday, I actually did expect Solana to drop down lower because I expected Bitcoin to drop down lower. But in the end, and we did talk about this yesterday as well, right? So you could have seen this coming, but in the end, Bitcoin actually found support and got a bullish breakout. So what that meant for Solana is that it was able to hold this massive support level at $69, which I've always been bullish on Solana. I told you yesterday as well, I still expect like $86 and $88 at some point of time. But I gotta be honest, I mean, yesterday in the video, I was quite bearish on it, or at least I was quite bearish on the short term. I thought we would have a pullback. But no, we didn't. And now the main question then is, well, is this actually going to result in $86 and $88 today or this week? So that's what I wanted to talk about. And honestly, it's a hard thing to say, all right? Because like I said, fundamentally, I'm very bullish on the crypto markets, including Solana. I think Solana is doing great right now. So that means that you should always know that there's a possibility that it will rally, all right? Like with some of these rallies we've had in the last couple of weeks, some of them you just could not expect, right? I mean, some of them just happened, and it was very strong all of a sudden, and then everybody became bullish. So that's also a possibility right here. Now, yesterday what I said is that if Bitcoin does become bullish, I think it's more likely that Solana gets into a consolidation. And that also seems, I mean, this level where it's at right now, between like 60, 65 and $78 is a beautiful consolidation range. And the EMAs in the middle are quite flat as well, or at least they're kind of waving here in the middle of that range, which is another consolidation confirmation. And the ADX is at 14, which means that the price is not trending. So look, like I said, I mean, if Solana really breaks above 70, 77 and $78 here, and Bitcoin is also pretty strong, like moves up to 44,000, then we will probably get up to $86 and $88. All right, that's just the truth. That's in the end, that's the truth. But whether I would expect something like that or not, the answer is still no. If you look at the open interest right now, it has gone up quite a bit in the last 24 hours. But it's still lower than it was last week, and it's still at the same levels as it was on Saturday and Sunday when we were also at the same levels, and which was not enough to break out. All right, so and then if you look at the volume, and that's the last thing I will say, and then the analysis is over. If you look at the volume, or is it over? I'm not sure, but almost. The volume right now is around $2.2 billion, which is great. But if you compare that with last week, it was around 3 billion and higher. All right, so it's just not enough momentum, I think. It's a possibility, but I think it's more likely that Solana will respect the current market structure, which in my eyes is a consolidation. So it will probably stay up here, stay bullish for a while, but then drop back down towards $68 and $66 at some point of time, either this week or in the weekend. All right, that's what I expect. Still enough room for bullish momentum for Solana ecosystem coins. That sentence was completely fucked up, but it doesn't matter. All right, this is my take on Solana. Don't forget to check out my premium and signal group if you want to become a better trader or make some money. It's up to you. For now, thank you for watching though. Take care and bye.